So what you're doing is, here's the game you're playing, and I want all of you to hear this. No amount of money will ever make you wealthy. Because as soon as you get there, you will raise the game. Now here's what's great about that. To continue growing in all areas of life. If you could grow emotionally, should you? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you could give more, should you? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you grow intellectually, should you?
Yes.
If you could give more love, should you? Yes. If you could grow more financially, should you? Yes, because growth is life. But having to grow in order to feel significant enough means you will always be poor. It's a game that never ends. So here's the story. There is this great king. He perceives himself to want to be greater than all of the kings. So he doesn't want one kingdom. Many kings have one kingdom. He wants two. You know, after all, you need a couple locations to be able to move to. So he builds a second kingdom. And for a while, he's pretty excited. For, about a week or a month, until everybody comes and sees his second palace. But it doesn't seem to last, because after a while, he thinks, maybe I need a third kingdom. Well, now what do? I got two kingdoms. And then one day, he gets the answer. He hears about this amazing monk. This monk wears a loincloth. He has a blanket. And he goes from city to city and just shares what he believes about God and happiness. And all he has is his blanket, and he only eats food that people give him. He eats and does well. He has no fear. And he perceives himself to be a very wealthy man. He has one item he just loves. It was given to him by his family. It's a little lamp, kind of like Aladdin's lamp. And the king hears that if you rub this lamp and you ask it for something, unlike Aladdin's lamp where it gives it to you, it gives you twice as much as you've asked for. And the king gets excited. One kingdom becomes two. He says, bring me this man. He's a beggar. He doesn't need it. I can do so much more with it. And so what does he do? He calls and he asks, and sure enough, the monk comes. Somebody comes and he bows to the king. You're amazing. What you built, these two palaces, they're beautiful, they're magnificent, they're amazing. And the king says, no, I'm very fascinated by you. You travel from place to place. You don't have one place, you just stay. He goes, no, I travel, meet people. And how do you survive? Well, I love people and share ideas, and people tend to share with me. And when you love, you tend to do okay. You have nothing, but I understand your loincloth and a blanket and anything else? Oh yes, I have this lamp that was given to me by my family. It's just really beautiful. I love it. It's not, that valuable, but to me it's valuable because it was a gift. And it's beautiful. He says, well, that's a rather large lamp for you have to carry around. I have some jewel-encrusted lamps that are much smaller and lighter. You could walk with them much easier. He says, oh no, it's no burden. It's very light. He goes, no, I really want to give you something much nicer. And he said, please give me your lamp. And he says, well, sir, he said, please. He said, I'm so honored to be here with you, but this is a personal gift, and I value it not beyond money or what it does or even the heat or anything it'll do. I just value it because of the gift of what it represents. He said, well, I really would like your lamp. He said, sir, I would never deny you anything, but I must have integrity with my own relationships, and I must go. And he bows and leaves before the king can respond, and the king goes into a rage. How dare he deny me what I want? How dare he take away something that could give me twice as much of even what I'm asking for? Think of the role model I could be. Think of the good I could do and demonstrate. He doesn't need that. He's poor. He doesn't even ask it for anything. If he would, he'd have 2 blankets. 2 loincloths. And what would that do? Would that change the world? No! I need the lamp. And he rips himself into a frenzy and he turns to his henchman and says, take the lamp from him. And so they go and they find him in an alley and they beat him up and they steal his lamp. And now the king is so excited. He tells everyone to leave. He steps into this giant palace bedroom, which is bigger than most people's entire palace. And he sits down and he rubs the lamp and he says, oh great lamp, give me 100 pieces of gold. And the lamp says, oh great king, absolutely. But why 100 pieces? Why not 200 pieces? He goes, yes. It's true, it'll double it. He says, fine, give me 200 pieces of gold. He said, oh king, why 200 when a king of your nature could have 400 pieces of gold? The king says, fine, give me 1,000 pieces of gold. Why not 2,000, king? Fine, 10,000. Why settle for 10,000, king? Why not 20,000? Fine, give me 100 of the most beautiful women in the world. Why not 200? It will keep you busy. And this goes on for hours and hours throughout the night. And the king gets fervor more and more and more intense. And the lamp keeps expanding his point of view, and he keeps thinking, my God, I'm thinking so small, and he gets bigger and bigger. And this goes on for 3 days and nights. He bars the doors and won't let anyone in, just him and his lamp. And he starves to death and dies. And that's the end of the story. There's someone there that right now you could mentor and could change their life financially as well as emotionally, psychologically, and physically with what you already know beyond anything they could imagine. Yes or no?
Yes.
Then don't wait to be wealthy. Start rich and then get financially free as well.